I'll be sharing a few things with you about how to pick a niche if you want to start a YouTube channel. So here are a few things to have in mind about why you need to have a niche. A niche helps you to attract the right audience. Whenever you want to begin your YouTube channel, think about the people that would consume your content. Having them in mind also helps you to know the kind of contents that they would need, and then it will guide you in producing those contents. It's very important. If you don't know your audience and you're just producing contents for everyone to consume, you find that your contents may not get the kind of views that you are expecting, especially because the people who have the mobile phones in their hands are people between the ages of 24 to 35, majority of them. And they are the ones who are very active on social networks and even on YouTube. So if you're producing content and you don't consider this bracket in terms of your audience, you would be losing much of your views that should be coming to you. The second thing you need to know about having a niche when you want to start a YouTube channel is that it helps you to make your content production easier. Consider this: you want to produce a content, you don't know what to produce, you just dabble on anything at all that you think is necessary or is a content you just produce, and let's say you find a content because this is trending, you jump on it, another thing is trending, you jump on it. That makes your page or unorganized. You are not having a particular thing that you're teaching people, so that way you would lose audience. If you have a niche, it will help you to guide your topics towards ensuring that you're supplying people who are your audience topics that are related. That helps them to follow your channel as you produce your content or as you are growing in terms of producing more content. So it is important that you understand that having a niche helps you to make your content production easier. Number 3 is that it boosts the growth and engagement. Engagement is what you need to grow your channel. If you start producing content, the growth comes by the number of comments, the number of likes, the number of views that you get. The more you get views, the more algorithm distributes your videos. So it is important for you to have a niche. If you have a niche, you're targeting a particular people, and once those people can relate with the videos, they are likely going to share it, they're likely going to suggest it to their circle of friends, and that makes your channel begin to grow. So it's important that you have that at the back of your mind. And number 4 is that it increases your monetization opportunities. When you want to monetize your channel, you have the idea of using YouTube as a means of increasing your income, you must have a niche. That way, algorithm helps to push out your content to the particular people that you are targeting, because algorithm understands that you produce content that are related to what these people need, and algorithm would be pushing it to them. So having that niche helps you to increase possibility of opportunities of monetization as you grow in your content production. And finally, having a niche establishes you as an expert. Why is this so? As you are producing content along one line, you are specializing. For instance, I began to write content on health about 5 to 6 years ago, and now there are some things that I know around health, around your body, around your food, that even some experts in the medical field don't even know, because I have consistently researched plants, researched foods, and also understand what you need to eat per time. So it increasingly makes me become an expert in that area. So I can confidently speak around your health, around food and all of that, because I have focused on producing contents around these aspects of life. So that is one thing that you have to consider if you want to go into producing video contents that you'll be publishing on YouTube. Know that over time, publishing and focusing on a niche will help you to become an expert. So now that you know all of this, how do you even identify a niche that would work for you? First, look at the things that you enjoy. Look at the things that give you pleasure. Look at the things that you do on a daily basis. Those are some aspects that you can look at to begin to create video contents around them. For instance, I am a journalist. I create contents around health, so I can say I'm a health writer, and I also create content, video content as a journalist. So I also teach people on my channel how to create video content even with their mobile phones in a way that even a journalist on the field can use their mobile phones to create content, video contents that could be aired on even big screens. And at the end of the day, the journalist does not need to go to the office to give the video to a video producer or editor to edit content. The journalist should be able to record and also edit those contents even from the place of the event. So I teach all of that on my channel. And as I said, it is because I have been doing all of these things over time that I have mastered them. So look out for something that you enjoy, something that you do on a daily basis, and then you can fashion your niche around that. Also, find a profitable niche. Finding a profitable niche is important because at the end of the day, it is cost that you'll be incurring. No matter how little, you will incur costs while you're producing these contents, and that means you need money for you to be able to consistently do what you are doing. So look out for niches that are rewarding in terms of money. So how do you find out? Check out people that you think are doing something that you want to do and see how much followership they have, how much views they get. If it is possible to ask them questions about how much they earn, so that you have an understanding of how much you could make when you begin to create your own content. That's very important. So benchmarking your competitors is something you don't want to throw away. It's important that you look at what your competitors are doing, benchmark them, understand their concepts, and then tweak and then produce yours in a way that suits the niche that you have chosen. Finally, you will have to test and refine your niche. How do you test? You have different platforms that are provided to you by YouTube, for instance, analytics. If you go to your back end, your studio on YouTube, you will find analytics. You'll be able to know where people are watching from, the contents that resonates with them more, and then you'll be able to tweak your content to be able to serve them the kind of contents that they want. Your audience, you'll be able to serve them the kind of contents that they want per time. And that requires that you consistently look at what you're doing to be able to refine your niche. Look at what your competitors are doing and also refine your niche in a way that it will benefit you at the end of the day. I hope this will help guide you. If you are a new YouTube content producer, this should help guide you in picking the right niche and also doing what you're doing and doing them very well. So if you like my contents, please subscribe to my channels if you are new, and also hit the notification button so that you get contents every time I produce this content. And I wish you well as you go into the journey of content production. I know that content production is just a very interesting thing. I tell you, video, the world has not used even 20% of what it could do with videos. And some years ago, we had projected that by 2024, 80% and above of what you see on your timeline will be video. And here we are now. Video is the preferred language of the internet, and anyone who takes advantage of that and begin to produce video contents for a YouTube channel will eventually make some good money from it, if that is the reason you're going into YouTube. Thank you very much for watching, and I see you in my next one.